launch. And so we're here for her launch. So really proud of you. I know your kids are really proud of you. And this has been a long time in the coming for her. She's wanted to do this for a long time, and so excited that she's got this opportunity now. So, without further ado.
Hi. Thank you so much all for being here and being part of my mama journey. My best friend in Ohio said to me, just accept it and enjoy it and let people love on you. And I was like, how did you know that was going to be the hardest part for me? It's not about that. It's about you guys in this room, the people in my life who got me to be the mom that I am. And I am no expert, and I am just another mom, and I love my kids unconditionally, just like every one of you. I just felt like I had some things to share. It was one of those times in your life when you're just like, I feel like I need to write this out because it's like, in my head and won't go away. So I just want to read one small part of a chapter, and then I want to read my dedication as well. This book is dedicated to my mom. The price on the book is $19.99 because that's the year she passed away. So this book is dedicated to my mom. I had you on this earth for 25 years and now have lived almost 23 without you. Mothering without your mom is not ideal. But with the tribe that I have surrounded myself with, I'm doing the very best I can. But I sure do miss you. So that's from my mama. So the chapter is called Time. I'm gonna try really hard to see. I also had my eyes dilated today at the eye surgery.
God. That was bad planning.
Really bad planning, yes. Time is a funny thing. In one day, there are moments we wish would hurry up, ever hold a plank. And then there are moments we wish would stop, ever hold the hand of a dying parent. No matter what we are experiencing or what's going on around us, every second of every day is exactly the same amount of time. It is the only constant. Think about that. It is the only thing in the world that will never, ever change. As I sit here typing this, I can hear the ticking of the clock. Each tick is exactly the same cadence, and no matter what I'm doing or where I am or who I'm doing it with, that cadence is the same. It is the same for me. It is the same for my brother on the other side of the United States. It's the same for my friend in Fargo, North Dakota. We are all living within the same moments, yet every one of us is experiencing them differently. One person is sleeping right now. One person is taking their very last breath, and another is taking their very first. In 1 second, millions of different things are happening at the same time, yet that second will never happen again. Time is a crazy concept that can be frustrating, especially as a new mom. There will be so many moments you will want time to freeze and make last forever. Your baby's first smile, or laugh, or step. You will want their first everything to last days instead of seconds. You want to enjoy those moments forever, but they will go by just as fast as every other second of every other day. Then in other moments, you wish for them to pass more quickly. The first blowout diaper, where there is not enough wipes on the planet to clean the car seat, or to your liking, or the first puke fest that happens in between the couch cushions that you just can't seem to reach and continues to smell no matter how much you wipe it down. That moment you wish would go by a heck of a lot faster, but lo and behold, tick, 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 it's still the same cadence. I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. You know that time doesn't stand still. You know that time is the only constant. But what you might not realize is that those infant years, actually the infant hours, are a rare breed. They are the only time that actually does go faster. It flies. It goes so fast that at the end of the day, you will lay in bed and wonder, what happened? How did that day just go by? How's your baby a whole day older? How did it happen so fast? How did those 2 hours of sleep go by so fast? How is my child hungry again? How did that last feeding possibly go through them so fast? How is it possible that I am needed again? How did this time go by so fast? See, I told you, infant time is a different time. It literally speeds up, and without warning, your child is smiling, crawling, walking, talking. And although all of those milestones are exciting and beautiful and fun, you'll sometimes sit back and shed a tear because you miss the times you rocked that baby and they looked at you with those big black eyes of wonder and were in awe of your face, like you were the most interesting thing in the world, because you truly were. You will miss those moments, and you will wish that they hadn't gone by so quickly. But when you are in the thick of it, when you feel like your days last for weeks and time stands still, no matter how many people tell you to enjoy these moments, it's impossible most days. Sometimes it's those moments that can break you. But no matter what is happening in those moments, they all last the same amount of time. They are the same 60 seconds, and they go by at the same cadence. Every second of every minute of every hour of every day is the same amount of time. And if I can give you any advice, it would be to try to enjoy them as much as possible. Try to breathe and enjoy the little moments. Try to stop and take the little things that I promise you will miss. Try to take as many snapshots in your mind as you can, and actual photos as well, and make sure you're in them. As someone who lost their mom at the age of 25, I desperately cling to the photos I have of my mom. Time will never stand still. No moment can ever be relived. You cannot get time back, and you will forever wish you could get moments back. Don't take that for granted, and enjoy every second that you possibly can while those babies are little. Babies are only babies for a short amount of time. You truly are going to miss this. So this book is for anyone who wants to read it, and I hope you giggle, I hope you laugh, I hope it brings back memories, I hope it makes you smile. But it's also for new moms. So if you know of moms who are, people who are having babies, or that's who I really would love to read this, is just to feel that, I was given the what to expect when you're expecting, and it's this thick. And I was like, I have to know all that? I can't know all of that. That's insane. And it's not about that. It's about what's the real stuff. So this is the real stuff. Let's be real, right? Let's really talk about the blowouts in the car seat, and let's talk about how the moments go by so slowly. So I'm no expert. It says it right in here. Let me say that again. I'm no expert. No one is, and if they say there are, they're kidding themselves, because experts on a subject means they have all the answers and can solve all the problems. And no parent is that person, because parenthood changes on a daily, actually minutely basis. Little people are changing constantly, and understanding how they work is almost impossible. But I do believe that learning from one another, taking all the information around us, and using our best judgment is the best we can do. I've been in the world of education for many, many years as a second grade teacher. My second grade teacher, Mrs. Bowman, said that I was born to be a teacher. She knew it in second grade, and I was 7. She said I had all the traits to be a good teacher or a newscaster. Teacher. So I became a teacher.
Not really a lawyer.
So I would be remiss if I didn't thank the 4 most influential people in my life. I met my husband when I was 12 years old, and I genuinely don't have any idea who I am without him. We have created a life and a family with these 3 kiddos who challenge us, amaze us, and make us prouder than we ever thought we could be. They are smart, loving, frustrating, and have futures ahead of them that I cannot wait to watch. Thank you, Alexis, Isabella, and Theodore, for teaching me how to be a mom, for giving me grace, and for allowing me the front row seat for your adventure. These 3 are my pride and joy, and I'm honored to be their mom. Thank you, Corey, for being the best provider for our family, my other half, and for always supporting my crazy ideas, even if you may not see the reason behind them at first. You continue to be the smartest rocket scientist I know, and I cannot wait for our next adventure together. There are so many people to thank for so many things. Thank you to Natalie Barnard and Cynthia Young. They were my 2 editors. Natalie's here somewhere. Oh, did she take off? Okay. And also Dana Christensen, who is here, over there, who wrote a whole chapter on twins because she has 2 sets of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, her husband's here too. He was there too. So Michael's important too, but she wrote the chapter on twins because I was not writing a chapter I didn't know anything about. So she wrote my chapter about twins, and it's fantastic. So thank you so much, Dana. Thank you to one of my mama tribes for allowing me to share their stories. They know who they are. Thank you to so many friends from Michigan, Ohio, Colorado, New York, Iowa, and North Dakota who have lifted me up and helped me create my mama story. Without my tribes, I wouldn't be who I am, and I'm thankful beyond words for your help in that. Alessia, Stephanie, Danielle, Ronnie, Carol W., Savannah, Megan, Carol P., Jessica, Tina, Emily, Leslie, Lindsay, Janet, Liz, Alicia, Mary, Sarah, Natalie, Erin, Jill, Mimi, Kim, Des, Amy, Shannon, and the whole wine/book club. All of the former Babes members, MOPS members, APPC members in the Hood and Autumn Ash Court, and all the other moms who have helped shape the mom I am. Thank you for my dad for always being my cheerleader and never letting me forget where I get my strength. Thank you to my brother for proving me wrong. He is an amazing dad. Thank you for an extended family, including my cousins and in-laws, for playing such an important role in my story. A very special thank you to Carrie and Jerry for being a family who are always my biggest cheerleaders. I am blessed to have so many people who have cheered me on, inspired me, and made me who I am today. 20% of the proceeds of this book will go towards programming for Strong Mamas, Thriving Babies, so we can change the world one mom at a time. Thank you to the original board members, Darlene, Lisa, Kim, Christine, Danielle, and Carol, and current board members, Janelle, Lisa, Steph, Trina, Teresa, Bree, Michelle, Dawn, Dana, and Alicia, who are huge supporters of all that Yana has accomplished and continues to create. You are all badasses, and I'm proud to know you all. Thank you so much for being here. Please eat the food, drink the drink, and thank you for being here.
And Dad!